What's up, everybody?
Hey.
You gotta unmute your shit, dude.
Who's muted?
So, Wolfie, look for the microphone that has the X on it, and then click that.
Sometimes I mute it and I forget to unmute it.
Buttons are hard. See, that's why we put him in charge. We gave him the title of the captain, and
Check
then
check the input if it's not muted. I like Silent Wolfie.
Oh, this is the best. Yeah,
No.
he's lagging.
he left it on Eternia.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do now? No one to steer the ship.
No.
It's a hangout.
We must silently wait.
Yes. Everything stops until.
Better.
No, because I liked you better silent.
Wow. All right. Well, I ain't gonna go fuck off.
Bye.
Wow.
He knows that everyone would like that too much.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here, Wolfie.
That's not what you said when he was gone.
Eric, what do you got there?
It's a I have 2 bins of my son's chugs from like 10 years ago. And he doesn't want them anymore. So
You haven't been trying to transform that all night or anything, right?
No, I just picked it up.
Okay,
It's like
good.
one of those kitty ones. Transform in 3 steps type of thing.
He's on step 2.
I got it. I do transform sometimes.
10-year-old
what
shits, huh?
What, down at the truck stop when you become Erica?
That's right.
I'll tell you something, folks. Don't sleep on this one.
What is that? One of today's chugs?
MMC scrapper.
Oh.
These wheels.
I meant for rolling, and that's what they'll do.
Mm-hmm. Roll right over you.
That's right.
Yeah, no, those wheels are something like the engineering behind those things and how they morph size.
Oh, that's right. They expand,
Oh,
right?
The size shift or mass shift.
Yeah.
That's it.
So,
I did think that was cool.
yeah, very cool. The only thing that's slightly not cool about it is you definitely do need the tool to make it easier.
Are you the tool?
Yeah. But once you got the tool connected.
Oh, it comes with a tool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, because they knew it was hard too. That's why they.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And those lock in.
cool.
Huh? Like you could put that in the thing and roll it. And the wheels
Yeah, for sure.
Let's
for
see that. Wow.
Yeah.
So it's just got a strong tension, more or less, before you collapse it.
Yes, very strong tension, and then of course it has an actual cockpit seat.
Oh, there's a wheel.
Yeah, and it's a
you
fairly
go get a little
information.
MP spike or something. Does it fit?
Yeah, right. One of those figures at.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a Friday night figure banging.
I don't know.
Can
Anyway,
you say that before 10 p.m.?
and then
Sure.
this arrived today, so I figured I'd open this up while we're here. It's the
Oh, that's a
Magic.
fact.
Oh.
yeah, it's the Magic Square new 2.0 Magnus and the
That's a fancy box.
6-shot.
Is there something special about those? Like, because that's a pretty fancy box for a Magic Square release.
I have no idea why they chose to do this. It's a hard
Because in the Headmaster show, they have like their famous fight in six-shot kills Ultra Magnus.
Oh.
Someone knows
Spoilers.
their history. Very good.
But I have to say this thing is, and I have the 1.0. I have to grab that while we're on and pull it out and compare. But just like This has got some masterpiece vibes going on.
Is it an all-in-one?
That's the Magic Square Legends one.
Yeah.
New
Looks
Age
pretty good.
was better.
Ooh.
Oh my
It really
god!
was. It
Walker
was.
Street.
Okay.
It was. New Age was actually did a really good job on there.
Welcome to the comments section, everyone. My shit's better than yours.
And I've actually, believe it or not, I have never
Not.
owned.
Never and always.
I've never owned a 6-shot toy. So
So, do y'all remember the guy at TFCon in BotCon in Jersey?
Which,
And
I don't know. That was the memories I tried to get out of my head. Jersey,
All
BotCon.
right. Do you remember the dude who like kept trying to sell stuff and like, wait, that's not for sale. Wait, that's not for sale. Ricky tried to buy the CPAP off of him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the guy I bought my 6th shot off of.
Legends or masterpiece.
Master regular like G1.
Oh, okay. And
Not just
that's it. That's your whole story.
that's my story.
There was a punchline, man.
Nice.
Okay.
I guess the punchline would be when he tried to give me a flyer to his room sale or whatever, right? And I was like, yeah, I know. I was like, you've given me 3 of them. He goes, oh, sorry, all you white people look alike.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get the number 1.
Shoot it.
Those do look nice. What's everyone else up to tonight?
Currently playing World of Warcraft.
eating late dinner.
You're playing World of Warcraft, Joseph.
Yeah, and
I'm just asking. What are you
Have you
playing on?
have you decided on a sofa yet?
no.
Okay.
What did you ask, Wolfie?
What are you playing it on?
What do you like, PC?
Okay, I'm just asking.
Well, no, I mean, I assume that's what you meant. Like, what platform I was playing it on?
And my friend was showing me the other day. He has like a big, like a war chief throne or whatever in his house.
Yep, I've got that.
it's
don't
like
be
enormous and absurd. Take up the whole room.
You can scale it down. You can.
Okay, and you can change the. Oh, you can change the scale of.
Yep.
All the things.
Yep.
Oh, so you can have like if you're playing a gnome, you can have a little tiny chair.
Yeah, you can totally take that same chair down that's huge and just take it down to absolutely. And there's actually, I mean, if you, a lot of people, like what you do is like each item decor, you can rotate 360 degrees, whichever way you want. And then when you place it, it doesn't have to be right side up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's, for instance, like some people are making kitchens and like they want to put pans on the wall. So there's no pans though. So what they do is they'll take the candles, right? So the candle is like a kind of it looks like a platter with like the candlestick portion sticking upright and then like the handle that you would hold it on. So they turn it to where like the candle
on the wall
goes into the wall. Yeah. And so it looks like it's a plate hanging, like a pan hanging on the wall. So it's, I mean, some of these people are doing,
Yep. Shout out to clipping.
That's awesome. Was it someone made they made their house look like an X-Wing, Brontosaurus, Godzilla, because you can take your house and lift it up off the ground. I think someone did an AT-AT.
That just seems silly.
But I mean, some of these people are like, I'm like, damn, I would have never thought how to do that kind of thing. But you can like make floating platforms and stuff like that. So it's actually really cool, but it's one of those things to where, I don't know how much what the longevity is in it, you know. So
Don't worry, next expansion, they're gonna put out all new furniture and nerf what you got.
probably.
Oh, you thought your furniture was epic? It's all greens now.
So you get house experience by buying new things that you haven't got before.
Okay. Well, what does the experience do for you? What do you?
So you can increase the size of your house, like in terms of like you'll get additional rooms, you'll get different shaped rooms, things like that.
Okay.
Again, it's kind of neat. It's just I don't know what the longevity of it's going to look like.
And I guess it's like anything else, though. You potentially move on from it. Like this, they can always be adding stuff to it, though. Because like you think like your garrison, for example, or even the farm in Panda. Once you're done with it, you're done.
Yeah.
But this I think is more long lasting.
Yeah, because you can constantly be adding stuff to it and things like that. But I've got four garrisons, and I don't know if you remember this, Squirt, but you could at Halloween you could get special dailies to go get currency, and you could use that currency to buy like Halloween decorations.
Mhm.
Yep. And the same thing with Christmas. And so I ended up doing that. So I've got a horde. My horde side has Halloween and Christmas, and then my alliance has got Halloween and Christmas. So I don't know, I kind of look at it like what's the word I'm looking for here? Like some of it I kind of like, it's like when I've talked about like the micromaster bases where like as a kid I could like get down in the base, and I felt like I was part of it. So it's kind of that same aspect.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Does
No,
he
I'm
not come with a matrix? Or did mine just missing a matrix?
Does it come with a what? What are you missing?
Matrix of leadership.
Magnus
Oh,
doesn't need no matrix.
You're going to get an upgrade kit for that.
No, maybe he doesn't come with a matrix.
I'm not trying to be a smart ass.
You got to buy Hot Rod to get one of those.
Good point.
I'm not trying to be a smart ass, but why would he come with a matrix?
So
Because he has a matrix chamber.
and so sweeps can terminate him.
Mm.
Hut Road. This thing sucks.
Hmm.
We lost Wolfie and EE.
Oh,
Wow.
it's all just going to shit.
I know, right?
The storm got him.
So I got this came in this week. Sure shot.
Yeah, it's good.
I like it, dude.
Yeah.
I like it. I was looking at the Toy Hacks labels, and I'm kind of torn on it because, like, the Toy Hacks set looks really, really good, but I'm also like, I don't Toy Hacks all my new stuff, just certain things, and I'm worried that if I start Toy Hacksing like him, that I'm gonna start just Toy Hacksing everything, and not everything needs it.
Yeah, it was surprisingly a good figure. It's like there's not a lot of BS involved in it.
The transformation was a little weird at the on the shoulder area when you're trying to flip everything.
Yeah,
like
yeah, I had trouble with
at
it
a weird
too.
angle.
It doesn't quite clear. You kind of have to like work it around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's a
then-
really good figure.
Yeah. And then the one I was really looking forward to Wind Charger, and I was kind of let down by that.
He's a good figure.
It's fine. It's just
The feet are. I like the way they engineered it, but the result leaves you without heels.
Yeah.
So you kind of can't really like lean them back at all, or they'll fall over.
No.
I mean, it's not as bad as some figures, but
Yeah.
It's one of those things like I've got like I've got the new one,
and
old
the
one,
right.
And I think car mode, other than the wheels, I think this older one looks better. But
What are we talking about? Wind Charger?
Wind Charger,
the new one.
Who's that from?
But Chug mainline.
Oh, Chuck Man.
Yeah. People mainly are complaining about the price, but don't buy it.
Yeah, it's one of those things you're going to get. You're paying more for this, and maybe they can put more towards something in another line.
Well, it used to be you pay more for this, and in the same wave you'll get something that is
that's what I'm saying.
Like
you get a little bit more for your money. Yeah,
right. And they've changed that. I think Marvel Legends is the best example of that. You get one figure that's just straight repaint of another figure. You get another figure. It's got a bunch of accessories and this, that, and the other thing, and the new mold. And I think that's how they used to do it. Is like if you want, you can have 2 or 3 new molds. Everything else has to be repaint or get bash. But now they don't even. They just want you to pay for everything all the time, which go figure. Where is your head? Yeah, head, sir.
So I know we lost those two, but anyone else kind of have anything of note on going on today?
Avoiding the storm.
Yeah. Fill the pantry.
Hey, I gotta go out tomorrow. Do that.
And then after 2 days of pictures coming in of all the local stores being completely wiped out of food, my wife decides she's got a craving for something and sends me to the grocery store. And amidst the mayhem of everybody scrambling tonight to get whatever. Boy, that symbol didn't really. I guess it kind of looks a little better there, but kind of looks lost.
What are you showing?
The symbol.
Hang on, let me.
I think maybe the white border might look better.
Oh,
for this one.
Is that so? Is that like just red borderless?
Yeah, it's a cartoon messy border, clear.
Yeah, it just looks like black.
Yeah,
or
it's
dark
red.
brown.
Just,
I can't tell.
It's just because of the blue. Yeah, I think the other white borders look better.
Yeah, I think you have to.
This particular guy. Okay. Cartoon sloppy.
Yeah, it gets lost.
Yep. Where are you?
So I got something in the mail yesterday. There was a Kickstarter for some miniatures, like game pieces, and I had missed out on that. But they had started shipping. All the backers got their stuff, and then the company has an amount, like an allotment left over, and they're going to be selling it on their store and Amazon. So I get the order on Amazon, and I get it in, and they sold 2 different sets. One set was all gray, like just the basic gray like PVC color, and the other set, some of them are still gray, but anything where there were multiples, you have there's 4 sets. There's blue, red, yellow, and the gray, just so there's like alterations in color for giving people options where they might not paint them if they want to use them as tokens. And I think that's cool.
Yeah.
But I get mine in the mail. I ordered the gray set. The bottom of the box is the gray set, and this is shrink wrapped, never opened, but the lid is for the color set. I'm like, well, fuck, this is a 50-50 of what's inside this box.
Yeah.
I know I could have just returned it, but I was like, I must know. But my box also came as a SIOC, which I really don't appreciate. When something is a pre-order, you don't get a choice of putting it in packaging. They just ship an own container. They just put a shipping label right on this and just mail it like that. And that's just not, for some things, I think it makes sense where you're not going to keep the package, but where the package is a storing container, like this being like a game thing, that makes no sense to me. It's stupid. It's an oversight. My box is also all smashed up. And but anyway, I open it up and it's the color set, and I'm bummed out because I just want the all gray set. And my wife has to tell me, he's like, but you wanted to paint these, right? And I was like, yeah, but that's not the point. It's not what I ordered. And it's purely the principle that matters. Like, but once you paint them, you're not going to know the difference. It's like, I'm still going to know.
It's a base primer.
I'm still going to know that under all that paint, it's the wrong fucking color. It just matters. I know it's dumb, but I feel like I've been wronged, and I'm just settling, and I shouldn't be. But also my box is smashed, and they've changed their rules for return, where at somebody else's discretion, if they don't like the condition that something was sent back in, be it opened or damaged or something to that effect. The difference of you broke something versus, in this case, this is ship in own container. It's pretty easy to just go ahead and say what happened here, but they might not refund you the full amount anymore going forward, and I don't blame them for that either. I would just say that it makes a lot of sense, and if that means ultimately like the customer is going to have to pay, that's unfortunate for the people that do no wrong, but that's all the fucking scammers out there, people posting their pictures on Facebook and Instagram are like, look what I got in the mail, I opened this up and there was
banana.
Fucking rocks and ramen noodles and dildos and shit inside my G.I. Joe figure, when they windowless packaging doing its job. But
so it's still a win, is what I'm hearing.
A lot of people maybe, but a lot of people took that to their own advantage. So now you're fucked, and I do think that part's funny. But yeah, that's my adventure yesterday. Just bummed out that I'm gonna have the wrong plastic color under layers of paint.
Son of a bitch. I can't believe that would happen. It just seems, I don't know. It seems very un-American.
Yeah. Almost like this might have been packaged in another country or something.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It might have been the last one. They couldn't find the lid, so they just threw another one on it.
I don't care. I'm hyping it up, but it's just like, I don't know. I was kind of rooting for getting what I was ordering, but it doesn't matter.
I mean, it's not an unreasonable position.
No. It's the correct product still,
I
theoretically.
think we all can get behind that. I'd like to get what I ordered, please.
But like it's an interesting thing because like it's the contents, right? Like is not what matches the outside of the box.
No.
But it's like if you got a book, right? Imagine if there's like a book, you got the I don't know, the cover to Moby Dick, and then the back cover is to Frankenstein. And I don't know what's inside. Who knows? Could be anything. Meanwhile, you got the pages to Dracula, and you're just disappointed because you got neither of what you were promised.
Hmm.
Oh shit, I'm still on that.
Joe, are you still? Are you? What,
I'm here.
what are you doing in the game?
Escort quests, which is how escort quests are.
I do.
So I just looked over here and I realized, oh yeah, I'm on the wrong chat setting. So for the hangout. So
I was gonna say if you were at the house, you should show us
show you what. Oh
the
no,
house. No,
I haven't really decorated it.
He hasn't cleaned up. He hasn't cleaned up.
I haven't cleaned up, y'all.
Yeah, your orc hasn't vacuumed today.
No. Oh crap! Freaking contact shifting. Yeah. Well, speaking of snowmageddon earlier, I'm gonna probably. Like, it's not supposed to start here until tomorrow night. So, and so I'm probably going to just toy hack stuff up. Hope that the stuff gets shut down on Monday, so I don't have to go to work. And
I already
I got a crap ton of toy hack stickers. And y'all remember? I guess it was still their Thanksgiving sale or whatever it was. Like, I know Wolfie and I both ordered stuff from them, and both of our envelopes came opened.
Oh,
And I've seen like 4 other people with envelopes that are open, and it's all open in the same place. I don't think mine are still up here to show y'all.
Listen,
Linda.
when the mailman's picking all that stuff up, he's just opening everything up. He's just hoping for those free Beast Wars stickers, and disappointed every time.
But see, I think what it is the way they're packing them or something like that. Because like one thing I noticed on everyone's the pictures of all of them is one, they're all open in the same place, and they all got like rub marks on the envelopes. So it might be if it's too thick the way it's being shipped through. That's kind of what I'm taking from it.
Whatever could it be?
So. But what's everyone else's plans if you're going to be snowed in and all this?
I'm not getting out of bed for 3 days.
Nice.
yeah, I already told my boss I won't be in on Monday.
Like, if it wasn't for you yahoos, it's exactly where I'd be right now. In bed.
Not playing with Ultra Magnus?
Actually, now I'm transforming Scrapper back to robot mode. Okay.
So aside from the wheels, like how else would you rate this against the other ones?
From an ease of transformation, he's one of the best. And honestly, I think
MMC in general.
oh yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And then from like tune accuracy, like I don't know. I think that like he's one of the only ones. Well, not one of the only ones, but he is like for instance, I think that the X Transbots Scrapper is considered to be one of the more toy accurate versions of the current scrappers that are being released. But he has the wheels for the shoulders, and that's not how Scrapper is in the tune. He's got like round, like it's like something's covered. The green is covering the wheels, and that's what this one has. So
yeah, but it's also got covers though for it. You can snap on, I think.
Oh, the X Transbots, but see, that's parts forming. They couldn't figure it out and do it in the right way, so they had to screw it up and do it in the wrong way, which is classic X Transbots.
Yeah,
like that Galvatron, the whole like
the hip thing.
The hip thing is just like, why?
Oh, the hip thing. Yeah, I mean, it's just. I mean, it's.
Like,
I mean, it's.
It's
I Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. I mean, I like Max Transport stuff that I've gotten, but it's one of those things to where, like, when you order something from them, like, you have no clue what the hell you're getting.
No, you don't.
So, yeah, I'm not watching the chat, but if anyone in the YouTube chat wants to hop on, feel free. It should be up on the Facebook page.
Yeah, we're a real lively group tonight.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things. Like,
I'm still eating dinner, trying to stuff my face as quick as I can.
Dad, take your time. What are you eating?
Singapore Mei Fun.
Whatever that is.
Sounds like a porn name. I'm not gonna lie.
You must be beef and broccoli guys.
Perfectly okay with like a pork fried rice. It's just simple stuff. I'm happy with.
It's rice noodles
That's right.
with like they're long, thin rice noodles. It's chicken, pork, and shrimp, and there's some like onions and vegetables and stuff in there. And then it's like a curry powder sauce. It's very good. Like it's not drippy or anything. It's good. It's not too spicy. For me, it's a go-to because it doesn't come in like the different sizes. It's kind of like like one of the larger containers. Like it's just, that's the only size it comes. I just eat the whole thing. 'Cause I'm a pig and I'm hungry. But yeah, I like ordering something like that because I know I'm just gonna be full.
Aha.
I don't know. I think overall my favorite, like, just kind of go-to takeout, probably Asian.
Yeah, Indian food for me. And the wife.
Eric Z, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, take out.
Yeah, your
I
go-to.
got. Well, usually our go-to is Domino's, which I know. But
Hey, if you like it,
Did you just pre-make fun of yourself? Like,
saying
he just knows that we got something to say.
it's, like, man, didn't even give us a chance on that one.
but we
wasn't-
got there's a bar down the road from us that has like the best wings I've ever had.
Nice.
They're so good. They're so well done, and usually like to get that.
There was a place down the road from me, Villa Bate. They closed a bunch of years ago now. Their wings were incredible. It was a pizza place, but the wings, that was the best thing to get there, I feel like. And nothing else in the area like matches up to it. I just don't. I'm not a big wings person in the first place, but all the chain restaurant wings, I don't like any of that. That's shit.
I think they're mostly baked.
When you go to a place that like really knows what they're doing, it's good. Scott, you said Indian food.
Yep.
We have a lot of good places up where I work, and down here, I haven't tried any of that around here. But part of that is the stuff that's close to work or like Edison area. It's so good that I don't. You know what I mean? I'll be disappointed, I think, if I go to anything where I live.
Mm.
There's no point. Up by work, go-to places. There's a Portuguese barbecue. It's pretty good. And it's basic stuff, but it's just good. You know, it's good for the money too. Just get a variety of dishes there. But generally I'm picking up a half chicken with like a side of vegetables.
Mm.
And the choices were always fries, rice, or vegetables. And I tried the fries a few times. And it was like, and I would do the rice and vegetables. And then I'm talking to one of the guys at work, and he tells me, like, oh, I just get all vegetables. I was like, you could do that? He goes, yeah, you just tell them 2 of the same set. I was like, I never even considered that as an option. But, my lacking imagination, ordering my food, I suppose. But it changed everything. And it's like a big giant like box of like just potatoes, broccoli, carrots, a lot of big garlic slices mixed into there, some collard greens. Good. And I appreciate that they pepper it too.
All right, let's see. Esteban, don't worry about the headphone quality. It'll be all good. What's up, Jedi? If you want to hop on, hop on. We are slow. We're burning slow tonight. So
There you go.
not a whole lot happening here. So we know what Scott's messing with. What are you messing with, Eric?
Oh, I was saying these are all my son's chugs. He's got like 2 bins of like chugs from like 10 years ago.
I know. You just
So-
going? Excuse me. You just going through them, or you putting them back in a certain mode, or?
I'm going through them, and I'm probably gonna end up buying them off of them.
Really?
And then they'll probably be on a table at NJCC this summer.
Just skip the first part.
So, Gore, you got anyone else to play Hero Quest with you?
No, I haven't. I haven't had a chance to do that. I started playing some like I was mentioning all the Dragon Age and stuff. That's what I've been doing. Just it's like, no, let me play some video games. I just haven't done it in so long.
Gotcha.
Because some of the times that we were playing Hero Quest, I would, we'd have like a playlist or something going on, and it's all random shit. But it was playing some of the old video game music. That's actually what got me. And Scott, you had said it too. Like those games had some, good soundtracks, and
Yeah, man.
whenever any of that stuff would pop on, I was like, yeah, like Origins. I haven't played that in like almost 15 years. I want to check that out again. And that was just a lot of fun busting through that again. Not that second one.
You played the whole thing through already?
No,
Oh.
I did. I finished all of Origins. I don't remember everything that I've said on here. I'm not going to try to. I'm not going to get into too much detail with the games themselves, but with all the expansions in the DLC, it was about 80 hours on the first game, and the second game was almost half that at like 44 hours, and I did all possible DLC. That game is just such a cut and paste slog. They just busted out a sequel as quick as they could. Like the writing is not bad or anything. The storytelling is good. Just the
It wasn't
gameplay is very
when
repetitive.
it was released.
Hmm? It's
I
a very repetitive gameplay. But
I have to dip for a second. I'll be back.
Yep. Okay. And but yeah, I started Inquisition. Maybe 30 hours into that, which is not very far, despite what it sounds like. And I love to just walk around and I'm collecting all the crafting mats and just making armor for everybody and just having fun. I'm enjoying myself because the second game is such a boring meh compared to this. So now I'm just enjoying like all these things I can do. I had more to say about the Hero Quest, but Joe had gone away. But after we had played it at JD's, he ended up buying the game, and he said he was playing it with the kids. He started 3D printing some stuff for it, and he was showing me. Found some cool things, and he said he was working on like something to hold the book, like the quest book. And I'm curious what he comes up with. Like there's some basic designs I've seen out there. I haven't picked up anything, but it feels like a necessity because it'd just be nice to keep it open rather than having it close and flipping it open all the time. It's a small booklet and like you hold it like the binding would be towards the top and you hold it open that way, like sideways, I guess, for a normal book. So kind of look forward to whatever he might be doing. Now, did this one have options for the shoulders, like the tires or any of that?
I don't think the shoulders, but it does have like options for how to put this on. So like if you don't want the G1 look of like the whole scoop, you can compress the scoop down. But I'm not in need of that.
The colors look good on camera. Pretty vibrant.
Yeah, it's a good figure.
Like I know people weren't super happy with the combined mode, but looking at what they were doing, like the preliminary stuff, I would have probably. I'm not going to, but I would have picked up a set like this just for the robots or the vehicles potentially,
Mm.
and just to flip them back and forth like that. I don't think I've ever had anything from MMC that I didn't like.
No, yeah, I don't have any complaints about the MMC. MMC figures I have.
Like sometimes the designs they might have chose for a character were not my first choice, but it never made it a bad toy. If I picked it up, it's fun. It's intuitive. You flip it back and forth. Like it's of good quality. Nothing is like loose and shitty and breaking on you.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely MMC to a T, right?
Yeah.
They always have great transformations.
The closest that I could say to anything that might have had problems were some of the tapes, but
well, and the first, if back in when they were first releasing the Predacons, they had some issues there, but they always like if they released one and there was an issue, they would release the fix with the following figure. If you remember those days.
yeah, I remember getting a lot of figures that would do these things.
Yeah. Yeah, not bad figure at all. I've seen some people that don't like the knees, which they're I get it, like not ideal.
I don't think that
They're not terrible.
I don't think that looks worse than other things. Like I get that, like it's kind of a bit of a block to do it, but let's say it has a slightly funny shape. It's not. Look, there's things that even especially from the prestigious fans' toys of all places, but when you bend the knee or an ankle on something and it looks like Pac-Man's mouth, you have failed. And this is not doing that. So
Yeah.
it's keeping the like by being slightly unshapely or whatever. I don't know. It's not breaking the design of the character, and it retains the ability of the leg to bend in that kind of cartoon aesthetic where it's like one half of the leg meets the other and it's just like a line cut,
Yeah.
like that purple to green.
Yeah, no, and the fans toys is probably, I mean, if you're trying for if you're trying for toy accuracy, the fans toy is definitely the worst of the bunch. But you can see that when you look at their Devastator, you can see that they really prioritized that mode above all else.
I do like some of the stuff in this wind charger. Like, I don't know, it feels kind of mini masterpiece in a sense, like the way just some of the feet stuff flip in.
Right. Well, the feet fold up like the Transformers Prime Deluxe Viacon. They kind of like just roll up.
I'll take your word on that.
I
trust you not to lie to me about something that serious. So
it is very serious.
Yeah, this dude's just a little biffy.
Is that the word we're using? I'd say barrel chested. Can that hood on his butt move?
This thing?
Yeah.
No.
Nice.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, but why would you want it?
You got some junk in the trunk right there.
It's clearly a perfect place to put it.
If he goes to prison, he'll be safe.
Yeah, that's a much cleaner torso.
Yeah.
bend the knees on the yeah.
They actually did have like this is one of the better moments for fans toys with regards to articulation. I mean, you don't get it's just in coverage in like
You want to know what? If you have them standing there, you don't see that dumb shit.
no, you don't.
And that's the difference of what these designs are. But if you bend the other one, it doesn't look ugly as shit either.
No.
And I don't think that it necessarily looks ugly as is. I think it's just fine.
But yeah, those two. Oopsie.
That's such a difference.
Yeah. And they're the same height, right? So like they're accomplishing the same goal. MMC just
Definitely
did it better.
like that MMC green better.
Yeah.
It's more of like what I think of as the Constructicon color. The other one's it's more yellow.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I objectively, I'm convinced that MMC did the best job when it came to the actual. And it's like they're not even trying for different things. Because like before we say, well, MMC we give them a little bit of give and take because they're trying to do an all-in-one. Well, honestly, that's what all these guys are trying to do right now. From these particular parts of the robot mode, right?
More or less. And
Yeah.
the Constructicons are already a bit more of an all-in-one than other combiners in the first
Correct.
place.
Yeah. Yep.
One thing I don't like about is the friggin' the ankle tilt is the knee.
That's yeah.
That's stupid. I'm sorry, it's not the knee, it's the shin.
There's a lot of characters that have stuff like that. And they
That's
do that with,
MMC
like,
blast off right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Usually you get stuff like that with Dinobots and Constructicon, just always the same characters, usual suspects.
Yeah, I mean here is an a quote unquote A stance, and look at that. That's not noticeable.
That's knee tilt.
Yeah. Hasbro here creating new articulation points.
Yeah. Now you wanted boot cut? No, motherfucker, you get knee tilt.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Was it Combiner Wars or Titans Returns or who made six shot of Headmaster? Which line?
Titans Return were all about headmasters and stuff.
Yeah.
So how tall is that? Chug scale look like?
This thing, no, it's Legends.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's Legends, but it looks big for a Legends, like a Legends Plus.
Well, Magic Square does a little bit. They do a little bit more from a size perspective than say a New Age. So I'm sure the new Age is smaller.
I think he meant that it sizes up to more like a deluxe or a Voyager or something.
Yeah, like this Wind Charger standing the way I showed you all is 4 inches. So that's, I don't know if you want to consider that a deluxe, but
that's what the complaint is. It's a Legends figure.
And then Sure Shot is standing at 5.5-ish, 5.25.
So do you think that weren't the Carbots deluxes back in the day?
Yeah.
Yet if I stood a Carbot next to this guy, the Carbot would be shorter. A G1 Carbot would be shorter than this dude.
Yeah.
So, honestly, we're still getting deluxes. It's just smaller than we're used to. The size got a little out of hand during, especially the Unicron trilogy.
There was some chunky stuff.
Yeah.
But even look, the whole time classics and universe stuff was coming out, going into generations, like you had some good height on everything. They were still large figures. And the second that Fall of Cybertron stuff, like around that time, those and anything else was, it was small. Everything got shrunk down.
Yeah.
And then it's been a slow decline.
Yeah. I don't know. I miss that excitement that I had back in the day for this stuff. And I think part of it I think is price, and I also think part of it is it's just ease of finding nowadays for the most part. Like you don't have to do anything. You just go to all the pre-orders have dropped here in these 4 places. Go to your favorite retail thing of choice, do your pre-order, and that's it.
Oh, so hunting was part of your enjoyment?
Yeah.
I hated going to store after store on the fucking toy aisle and trying to find shit that was always gone.
Oh, dude,
thank you.
I remember getting excited when like 2 things popped into my mind. One was, all right, remember Beast Machine's Jetstorm, right? They redid that mold in a red and white reminiscent of Jetfire, but they did it as Stormjet.
Oh, okay.
And it was like super rare, like some stores weren't even getting any kind of thing. And I remember finding it at my Walmart and like getting so excited and just like kind of like I found it, just like kind of hopping around and doing a little dance and everything. And Courtney laughing at me like, oh, I'm dating a man child,
As he's celebrating in the toy aisle.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was so stoked. And then the other time was when, and I can't remember the company, but whoever did the Lord of the Rings figures when the movies were coming out.
That was Toy Biz? No.
Toy Biz was doing them when the Fellowship and Two Towers had come out. I'm not sure about by the time of Return of the King.
Yeah, it was Fellowship, because like it was with the Aragorn, there was one that was rare. There was a short pack, and it's the same figure. It's just packed as Strider. And I found that one and got super excited as well, But like even when I would probably say the rarest thing I've got in my collection, in terms of like modern stuff, right, is it's gonna be this. Make it a little bit more presentable. But y'all remember how much was then and how much still like Titan Return Misfire is? So I got a shoot.
Have you gotten to step 4 yet, Eric?
He's gotten to step 4 in a 3-step process. Gort, can you make me big?
No, but there is a pill for that.
So I got a Misfire, right?
I remember
it's still in the box because it's on
a pack.
It's a Windblade card. So
all right, that's a rare variant. That's that worth some money, man. I like $10,000. There is some ridiculous person out there who has ridiculous spending money that is a Transformers fan and will go for that.
Maybe
$10,000.
Gort, yeah, thank you.
I'll list it and I'll get 10%. How about that?
If you list it for 10,000, I'll be more than happy to give you 10%. And if it sells for 10,000,
all right, send me some pictures.
But that came from Amazon.
Really?
Yeah, I opened up the thing and I got confused because I'm seeing 2 different things, and but I was like, oh, at the time Misfire wasn't that hard to get. At least I don't remember it being that hard to get because I just immediately ordered another one. But I was like, oh man, I can't open up and mess with it. But then I'm like, well, this is kind of cool, so I'm gonna keep it like that, But it's been on my shelf since I got it. 'Cause I don't know. I just think that's kind of cool. Like in modern day, how often do you see something like that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just telling you about it earlier.
I didn't see it.
Sure.
But
and mine's also not a carded figure. That was more like what is in the box,
Yeah. But but part of me is like I miss that. But like, I'm at that point to where my collection is here's the best version of whatever, and I'm slowly phasing out to what I think is probably the best version I'm going to get of those figures. And that new Thundercracker that came out, I actually saw it in hand at my local Walmart, and I was like, holy crap, this does look really friggin' good.
It looks great.
I mean, yeah, it looks fantastic. And then I'm like, $45. Is it worth? It's not going to be. It's not a $45 investment. It is going to be six $45 investments at some point.
Man, I never want to buy another Seeker ever.
You guys.
What?
I mean, I feel you, but I feel you. But if I was that,
it just real quick, like what he's saying, 100%. All for any of the faults of the rest of the stuff in the Titans Return line, all the characters that actually were like headmasters and target masters, those figures are all great.
well,
I think that they did a really good job on those.
Yeah, I like this horrible figure.
I think Titans Returns was probably, I think it was my last actual true mainline collection.
So, anyway, Scott, you were saying I feel you, but
Don't recall. Doesn't matter. Wasn't that important.
Okay.
I just showed the moment. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
What I was talking about, like swapping out, and it's like $45 for Thundercracker, and also like $45 for 6 of them.
Yeah, if it were that big of an improvement, though, I think I still would be. But I just don't know that there can be that big of improvement on things that we have right now. It's getting so good.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I looked at it. I took a good hard look at the figure. It was still in the box. I didn't buy it. I took a good hard look at the figure, and then I came home and looked at that Thundercracker, which is still good, right?
That's the classics version.
You're talking about the Siege one, the Earthrise one?
Yeah.
Wasn't that really just the classics mold?
No, it was better. I mean, it's similar but better. Like there is a noticeable upgrade.
Okay.
Yeah, you could tell. You can say if you have an old classic Star Seeker, and you can look at the progression to the Voyager they did in Earthrise, and then the new one is you could tell definitely they just kept improving that engineering. But it's basically the same.
Yeah. But and then so I went down when I got home. I immediately, so it was still fresh in my mind. I went downstairs, looked at mine, and I'm like, it still looks good, but I can see more flaws in it, So
Yeah.
Like the feet and lower legs on the new Thundercracker clean up significantly better. It's got that more rounded look, whereas the Earthrise, like that series, that trilogy, the rear wings and all that stuff still just fold up on the feet. They're still just sitting on the sides of what would be the ankles,
Right.
that kind of stuff. Like the shoulders where you kind of take the torso that's apart, and when you put it together for transformation, the top of the shoulder sits like this, and you can still see a gap. Like it's not like it's not plugging in. It's just there's a gap there naturally by how they did it. So like there's certain things like that I'm like, it looks really, really good, but I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like, and the sound wave I think also looks better than the last one, but I'm at that point now with, I think, mainline that I'm at with MP, where I paid $120 for this insert whatever figure 5 years ago, but now if I want to, like, let's just say the Jazz, right? I paid, I think, $90 for the Jazzy. I got the Toy World one, and it looks good, but it's a toy version in a mostly tuned collection, so it does kind of stand out. There's certain things about it, but I'm also like, is it worth the fans' toys 170, 180 to upgrade? Like, I'm kind of having, like, that's where I'm at now with mainline.
Well, yeah, because like here's both of these areas.
Gort, making big. Make my monster grow.
Making the big.
Because I don't have the buttons.
Yeah, so that's like this one. No, sorry. Yeah, This one is
That's the classics mold.
This the class. The molds are the engineering is very similar. It's just that this one cleans up better.
Well, you're
Sorry,
saying classics, but that's Earthrise, isn't it?
this is Earthrise, but if you
It's a classics
compare
mold.
classics to this, it's basically the exact same engineering.
I don't know what you like. Classics that's that shit from like 2006, that old mold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is literally that mold. It's just been changed slightly.
Right.
It's the piece, the blue piece right at the top of his collar is actually connected on both sides to the titty fans, and that's classic. And when you transform it into alt mode, it like hangs down in front of the jet. Like
Yes.
it's classic.
All right.
And then
The way that the little fins, the tail fins, pop up against his ankles like they do there.
Yeah.
That's that classics hinge.
And this guy, this guy's legs are like they're all cleaned up because you take the fins off and you attach them back to the wing.
And he doesn't have the nose cone hanging off the back either.
He doesn't have the nose. That was really nice,
right? Like
how that just kind of like collapses inside there.
Even down to the nose cone hanging off the back. That's classics.
Yeah. But like this is a great figure. Like if I could just like trade somebody, I would do that. Like you said, $45 though. I mean, you're gonna do this at least 2 more times, probably 6. It's like $250,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, and one of them is going to be in a 2-pack or a 3-pack with other characters.
Isn't Starscream and Skywarp in 2-packs, or are they just Target exclusives?
I didn't even see
Those were different molds. Like I remember them putting like Starscream and was it like Megatron and somebody in a 3-pack together, right?
So if you're talking about the old stuff, the War Force stuff, Skywarp and Thundercracker came in a 2-pack. Starscream came as is himself, and then also in a box with the coronation stuff. And then the other Coneheads came individually, with Thrust being the hardest to find. If you're talking about the new mold coming in a 2-pack, like I have not seen anything official about that. I'm just saying the way Hasbro is, they're going to put at least 1, if not 2, of the other Seekers in a 2-pack or a multi-pack with other characters that you give 2 shits about.
Yeah, I just know they said something about. I know they're Target exclusives though. The Skywarp and Starscream for these guys. They said basically because like it was the other. This guy was the exclusive at Target in a 2-pack. They said something about like evening it up. So we made one character harder to find last time. We're gonna make another character,
Oh, how benevolent our overlords!
Right. Thanks.
Yeah. Like I remember like that 2-pack, that Skywarp Thundercracker 2-pack. Like I remember trying to find it, and it's one of those things like it was so friggin' rare for months. And I found it at a Target store like an hour and a half away. So I did pick up now, and when it was ready, I, drove an hour and a half one way to go pick it up.
Fortunately, that is one thing that third party has largely stayed away from is the 2-pack, multi-pack type of like distribution, where that's your only choice on getting a figure. They've largely stayed away from it.
Jedi, you may be right. I can't remember. I was best guessing it, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I just remember that was during COVID, and like Target, you would put the pre-order in, and then first thing they did to you was pre-authorize that credit card every week. So every week, my wife's like, "What'd you buy?" I was like, "Nothing," and it was that recurring pre-authorization. It would pop up as a sale, like a
bullshit, Eric.
And then
that's why I have black eye every week for a month.
And then another fun thing Target would do is they would send you order confirmation request on your email at 4 a.m. on a Saturday, and if you didn't get up by 6 to check your email, they would cancel your order.
What?
Yeah, they were doing a lot of that kind of
I,
thing.
I remember
Yeah,
hearing about
I
that.
had
People
had that
actually
happen.
canceled.
No,
Like, yeah,
I didn't
you
have
have like minutes to keep your order, or we're canceling
right.
it.
That's
Yeah.
craziness, man.
It was, and like the anxiety of being able to get them. I mean,
Yeah, and that's just the look at them trying to just pretend like you had a choice, like they
Right.
weren't going to do it anyway. You know, at least Walmart has the decency to just cancel on you. And,
Yeah, just
right.
cancel it out, right?
You can talk about that, right, EE? Oh wait, y'all left. But it'll be all right. Gotta give them a hard time.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
kind of back to what's worse, anger or indifference.
mm,
It's like, well, what's worse, straight out cancellation or letting you think you've got a chance?
Morally and ethically is the second one, but you
No,
know,
how makes you feel?
no, I get that. I'd rather just be mad and just get it all out of my system. And other than this, like I'm going through, like I know this might sound stupid, but in my job, I walk 5 or 6 miles a day, and
I do this too.
okay. It's not a competition. I'm just making a statement, right? I'm prefacing this statement. It's like I need I need shoes that are comfortable for walking, but they've got to be high top. They got to be black, and they got to be able to hold a shine.
Bates.
And, no, dude, I don't. Boots, like those boots Bates.
Did you say Bates?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That shit falls apart. They're crap.
They the boots now will kill my feet. Like my knees within about 4 hours are just shot after that. I found a pair of basketball shoes that work, right? And I've gotten the same pair every year for 4 years. They finally popped back up on Amazon, and it's like ever since they were supposed to be here October,
Mhm.
and there's I've ordered them. They're considered the transaction complete, but every couple of weeks I've got to go, yes, I still want these. Yes,
oh yeah,
and I went last weekend because I'm like, all right, I don't think I'm getting these at this point. So, but I'm like, so I went around to my local shops, my local shoe stores, which aren't many anymore, trying to find something, and I got nothing. And I'm very hesitant to buy shoes online because if they don't work, then it's this whole process of sending them back.
yeah. I mean,
You still have to go back to a store if you buy it from a store.
No, I
What's
get
the
that,
difference?
but it's trying. Well, one, I don't have a printer that works anymore. Trying to print off for
Don't have to print anything. All you need to do is do the return on Amazon, and then they give you a barcode. You walk it into Kohl's, just like you'd have to walk it into whatever you bought it if you actually bought it in person.
Yeah, but that's Amazon. Like if I get it from what I'm saying is like another.
That's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
that's what I mean.
Okay.
Because I know Amazon's pretty simple.
Oh man.
But I haven't found another pair that I can that fits those qualifications, because it has to be, like I said, because of my job, it has to be a certain meet these criteria. So
Amazon's it's spoiling me, man. So much you can get, and then of course their distribution just continues to get better and better, and a lot of stuff's coming one day now. And I live in a pretty large metroplex, so anytime something comes to, I'm like, damn it.
As opposed to like a legend scale metroplex, right?
Yeah. Probably I'd probably say likely square area, we're probably the largest metroplex in the country. Just square area.
just sprawling.
Oh, yes.
I'm trying to talk Courtney into moving to Montana. The population is 4 people per square mile.
Yeah.
4. That's a family.
Oh, big plus for her, I think.
But we can't
So
go.
do you have a preference for where?
Away from people.
That's Montana. so why don't you just move to the country? Why you gotta move all the way to Montana? There's plenty of places in the country where you're Kentucky.
Yeah. But I don't know. There's something about Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, like that kind of less kind of grandeur that I like. But
I mean, if you're like West Virginia, like at least you're gonna have to go like a half mile to 3/4 of a mile to see somebody else with no teeth.
Yeah. Courtney doesn't, but Courtney is like, I'm not moving to a landlocked state. The closest I've gotten her is Pennsylvania, and that's because it shares a tiny sliver of its border with one of the Great Lakes.
Boo.
So,
I mean, Minnesota is the land of 10,000 lakes. You can have plenty of water shoreline.
I know. But you know, it's one of those things of
And it shares a large portion of one of its borders with the Great Lake.
but
A little cold though.
this would be my ideal place, is like somewhere where they generally don't care what you do with the land, in a sense, right? Like, I don't want to live next to a junkyard that's some random dude that's got like 40 project cars, right? But like, my ideal would be I don't live close enough that I have enough land that when I look out, I don't see that, you know? And I'm not talking like anything sprawling, but the older I've gotten, the more I've dealt with people through my life, I just want to get away from people. And I just want to simplify. I want to live off the land, grow my own food, grow my own herbs, make my own stuff, solar panels, wind power, and just be left alone. You know, I am embracing the
homestead life.
That's where all the garden stuff started from.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm considering getting chickens this year. You know, the only reason we didn't last year is because the way my house is situated and way the county ordinance is it can't be within the chicken coop at its closest cannot be within 25 feet of a property line. And unfortunately, I'm on a corner lot, so I've got a road on the front this way. I've got a road this way. I've got people here and people behind me. The dogs are in the back, so I can't put the chicken coop out there because then the chickens wouldn't have enough room and I'd be too close. And This side of the house, the property line's narrow because it's the way the property line's situated, and plus that's also where my garden is. This side of the house, I've got my fruit trees at, but the chickens could go there. I'm just not keen because I've got no windows on that side of the house. So I'm not keen putting them in a place where I just can't look out the window and check on them if something, you know. And then this is the front yard, and Courtney's not keen on doing anything like that to the front yard, which, you know, we are looking to sell this house in the next couple of years. Hopefully. I can retire in less than 6. So
it's quite the conundrum you have here.
I know, right? Where do I put my chickens, right?
You're just going to have to get rid of the collection and put them inside.
No. Mm-mm.
You'd rather have a bunch of plastic bullshit than some eggs and stuff?
In the house, no. But yeah, I mean, chickens are one thing. Jeff, he put in chickens always sound like a good idea again. We're also thinking about ducks. They are quieter. The ordinance is for chickens, not ducks. You got to work the rules, man.
He's finding his loopholes. Ducks don't give you eggs, though.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Where do you think baby ducks come from?
No, I mean, do they hatch it, or do they lay them as often as chickens, though?
Yeah, you can. They're bigger too. I mean, I don't think they're as frequent as chickens from what I've seen, but they're still fairly frequent. So, and but you know, options. I'm not sure if I'm at that point to where at some point getting pigs and then raising those pigs from piglets and then sending them off to get butchered for meat. I'm not sure if I'm at that level yet, but there are several places here because of where I live. You know, it is farm country. But where I live, there are several places where I can go and order a cow, that's already processed. So like those kinds of things. I'm looking at, getting into canning and pressure canning and water bath canning and dehydration and own home whole medicinal stuff, you know, because I'm not gonna lie, like the medical system's designed to make money. It's not designed to cure you. I mean, it's just like most things. You got a thought there, Scott? Let me hear it.
No. I mean, yeah.
So the older I've gotten, just the simpler life I want. The more peace of mind I've become, the less tolerant of chaos I've gotten.
As a favorite person among us would say, two things can be true. They can be for profit, but they can still help people get better.
I'm not saying that the individuals in the process don't want to be helpful, right? It's just the process itself. You know, like for instance, one time Courtney went through a phase where she was constantly having migraines. There were cluster migraines. She had from it nearly constantly to some degree for about 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
What finally got rid of them was she had to have surgery. And so the anesthesia that knocked her out, when she came back out of it, they were gone. But up to that point, it was go to your primary care. The primary care is like, all right, this is what I can prescribe you. This is all I can do. After hours, go to the ER. Goes to the ER. She got treated like a drug seeker, like basically no better than like just a common meth head. And then when they did treat her, it would help, but she still had to go through all this. You're just here looking for drug stuff. And then, but it, you know, it's again, it's like, it's a temporary fix. ERs are Band-Aids. They're not really meant to solve that kind of stuff. She went one time, sat in the waiting room for 3 hours. She was seeing spots. She was throwing up, blah, 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 blah. She gets taken to the back. One of the nurses is like, oh, I know you. You've been here a bunch. You can forget. I'm not giving you any narcotics. And got an attitude. Courtney's like, I'm not here for that. Y'all know, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, I don't care what you say. You're not getting, the narcotics. You're going to get something else. And Courtney's like, all right, screw this. I'm just tired of it. It's not that she wasn't going to be treated. It's the attitude she was getting and how she was being treated. So she got up and left. She was in the back for 15 minutes. The only thing they did for her was like, that little thing that they wheel over that's got like the blood pressure monitor, the ox sensor on it, those things. They did that. That's all they did. Sent us a bill for $500. Courtney's like, I'm not paying it. I'm not paying it, And I'm like, I'm calling the insurance company and telling them not to pay it. I'm like, no, you need to let the insurance company pay this, because instead of us owing $500, then the insurance company will say, all right, well, they told us not to pay it. And then Augusta Health sending us a $3,000 bill.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of stuff. And she still runs into that every now and then because she's got chronic pain issues. She is on high-end pain meds. But every now and then something happens. She has to go to the ER, and every now and then she'll get a doctor or a nurse practitioner or something that just, you're here. Like they're treating her like she's there for drugs. But I'm not saying that I'm saying the system. It's one of those things. Like there's certain aspects of the government that could be good, but what was it Ronald Reagan says, like some of the scariest phrases you hear from the government, it's like X number of words is like, I'm from the government, I'm here to help. It's kind of that aspect to it.
Yeah.
So
that sucks. What were you going to say, Gort?
No, I was agreeing.
Yeah.
Jeff, thank you. I agree. She does not look like a meth head. She currently has all her teeth. So, however, she does go in for dental surgery on Thursday.
Oh, dude, bring your video, bring your camera. When she's coming out of that anesthesia, man, get her. Those are some of the funniest freaking videos on TikTok.
No, see, here's the best part. I don't need that because, again, the thing that she uses to put herself to sleep is a muscle relaxer. I could do that then, dude. I went in the other night and I was like, hey, do the dogs need to go out again? And she's like, she just started rambling about shit. I was like, when were the dogs out last? I was at least before 4. I'm like, no, after that. No, it was before 4. And it was this whole thing of the time. And then she didn't know who I was. And she if you get her right, there's a moment where she's like falling asleep, but refuses to go to sleep because she's still on her phone or something like that. You can, it's interesting. So.
You get to step 5 yet? I'm gonna milk that one for a little bit.
Oh, who was it? Somebody was they were. I think I was listening to All Hail Unicron. They were talking about these figures, and it's like it was like mainline stuff, and it's like changes from, I think it was Primal or something like that, like in 3 steps, and then like this other figure was like 16. That was the same line. Like, what are we doing here? But I mean, I am looking forward to this some of this Transformer stuff that's coming out. You know, to fill in gaps that we don't have. I am looking forward to that. If it means I got to get a couple of 4-packs to get the 1 or 2 that I need out of it, then so be it. You know. So.
Are you talking mainline?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did us dirty with that 5-pack that came with Hound, but.
And now they're re-releasing him?
Yeah, in the studio series, right?
Yeah.
Why is his window painted? Why
Because
is
the studio series.
No, but they were using translucent plastic for the windows in the studio series.
So they're going to release that one with the painted window, and then they'll release another one that's like 3% better. That's 3% more accurate, and get that money.
It is getting down to it. Like,
That's
you're not
just
wrong.
the Transformers business model.
Yeah.
For forever.
Yeah.
I went through and I looked just at my mini bots, and the only ones I still need, like the only ones that need to go from like this, you know, core class kind of size stuff from back in the day, to something like how they're doing like the Wind Charger with the mini bots. So I went through the mini bots, and we still need a Power Glide, an Outback, Swerve, and Tailgate. So
I'm going to be pretty fair and say you need that Power Glide.
well, Power Glide. Remember, I shared a picture in the group. They are the Power Glides. They're already showing off stuff for Power Glide.
So then you're all set. I think you're done.
Yeah, and then
You don't need those other motherfuckers. Would they tell me anything they ever did?
hey, they tried to stop Trypticon from destroying the Ark. Okay, they failed, but they tried.
Yeah. Okay.
But in that same grouping with Power Glide, there was a Swerve, which, you know, if you're getting, we've got a gear, so we're getting a Swerve. And now that we've got a Wind Charger, you know, at some point we're going to get a Tailgate. So that covers, you know, upgrading all of the other bots. So
I still haven't got my sea spray yet.
and did you order it? I'm not trying to be a smart ass, but did you order it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I have to check. I may have to check on that. Make sure I still have the order. I know I ordered it. Oh, look at that!
Yes. Nice little posable dude.
Jeff, I just want to let you know, as an adult, no one's stopping you from carrying a mini bot in your pocket now. Yeah, that does look good. Like I do enjoy the what's the word I'm looking for here? Like the Legends game. I really am. You know, I've liked the Technobots that we got, the little Legends Legends train bots. I'm liking them, and I'm interested. I'm interested in the Predaking that's coming out. EE's talked about good things about it, so you know if EE's saying good things, it's decent. And that's not a dig or anything like that. Just, you know, he's
First
got
one
a
broke
little
on him.
blah, huh?
First one broke on him,
Oh, really?
but he's buying another one. So
Was it, and I'm not trying to be smart. Was it user error or was it materials or something?
I don't know. He does got a little bit of sausage fingers, doesn't he? I don't. I couldn't tell you. I mean, it's probably he's not the only one that I've heard complain about the stiffness of those joints and some breakage. So I would say that it's not EE. But yeah, he did break Razor Claw, but Dive Bomb dropped today, so we're getting that. Bobby should be getting the Razor Claw here soon. He'll be able to
Gotcha.
see that review.
Gotcha. Yeah, but I'm interested in going in on them, but I'm just not interested enough to pull the trigger, if that makes sense. And I'm like, I'm running out of space here again, and I'm at that point where I do not want to go back to keeping Transformers in boxes.
Just get
That
them all
whole
in the
middle
there.
portion there. There's all kinds of room in that middle area right
That's
there.
less than a foot.
Hey man, you know how many Legends figures I can get in there? Come on now.
Oh, you're gonna store your Legends at my house? Cool. Ship them. You want to play with them? Let me know. I'll ship them back. So, all right. Well, we're at an hour and a half. It's 10:30. You know, fellas, I think it's probably about time to call it. Y'all got anything else for the calls?
Nah.
No.
All right.
I
So
think take all those combiners and jam them in between those shelves.
probably could. I'd have to put in more. Like I'd have to build something in between, but it's doable. I got the.
We'll just they can all be raising their arms and holding the next shelf up. Perfect.
Yeah.
Done.
Perfect. Yeah.
It's totally stable.
It all works out. And the last question of the night will be like Eric Z. Did
you get to step 7?
Did you get your stuff finished?
Yes, it did.
So, all right, we'll wrap it up. Gort, where can they find you if they want to find you?
No.
Okay. Scott.
What he said. What he said. It's the worst part about every one of these episodes.
I don't know that. All right, Gort, hit the button. We're done.
I can't stand self promotion. I'm just not good at it.
Me either.
Everybody knows where the fuck we are.
Yeah.
Right?
Look, I don't know. I just that's what we do at the end. So
Well, where can they find you, Joe?
You know what? Call your mom. Ask her to hand me the phone. All right, we're out. Gort, hit the button. Everyone have a good weekend.
You
Be
too.
safe if you have to go out in all this weather if it affects you. Peace.
Later.
Say it with me now.
Okay.